And from to the south up to some Nigerian cities like Daura, Gumel, belongs to the center of Zinder. It was what we say a kingdom. Zinder was a kingdom of the whole region. So we have only 3 kingdoms. We have Zinder Kingdom, Agadez Kingdom, and Sokoto Kingdom. The later one we have Borno Kingdom. So these are the traditional jails. When somebody committed something against the law, he is jailed here. This is for royal jail. And all these ones that they say, we have the original ones that are packed until they create a nice museum to show all these things.
Wannan koha ta fari, ya ina zuwa. Wannan koha ta fari ita ce ta mai kula da duk bakin kan esclave kan prisonnier.
This first door were jails, all things, all people like slaves.
Koha ta biyu, amma ya danganta da laifin da mutum kashe mutum kai lalata.
Depends on the second one is the upper, let's say, force, like murder. Somebody who murdered his friend. This is the second door.
Ita ta biyu, ita ce ta kunamu, sai a yanyanka nama a gama da man shanu da maganin gargajiya. In aka zuba ko a yau aka yi gargajiya ce ana yi, sai a sa mutumin in ya huce bugu 4 kashe ya take kunamu. Amma kai a bar mutumin kamar ya samu bugu 2. In yana da lafiya sai a bar shi a yi aikin gida. In bai da lafiya sai a kai shi nan mu nima inda za mu je. Ita ce da lokacin nan bayan deuxième guerre mondiale ma ana sai da mutane anan. Kana ji kusa a tsakin kana ji alaf 19
to up to 1848 to
1948 un siècle 100 ans ana sai da mutane.
So it's from 1848 up to 1948 the slave center was operating. Selling slaves for 100 years.
In prisonnier yana da lahiya bai biyo handicapé. In handicapé ne sai a kai shi cin minima. In an yi katari suna da yawa. Tunda a lokacin sarki sai.
So they have an exercise to test the health of the slave. So as he said, the top door is the door that we have scorpions that are feeded. So if the slave captured is on health, they put him and test whether he's health or not. If he has not health, is not in good condition of health, then within less than 4 minutes he will die. If he resists to the scorpion's bites, then he is in health. This is a good slave, so he has to be transported anyway, and the price that they propose is available and people can pay for it.
Daga nan sai a kai shi Haliyami, daga Yemi hal a kai shi Iligore, inda President American Senegal nan bakin ruwa. Daga nan in suna Iligore, daga nan in suna da yawa sai a sai da sai a fice da su hal America. Da haka shi yasa.
Well, I know my son has a lot of questions. We're going to pull up the phone lines, and if you would like to hear more about the lectures that I will be speaking on, My Journey to Africa, please join me on Tuesday, October 26th at Tulane University, Jones Hall, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. I will also have some of the original artifacts, some antiques that I came home with, and you will be able to see some of the footage and be able to ask questions in detail and make your comments concerning my journey to the homeland of my maternal ancestors. So please come out Tuesday, October 26th, Tulane University, Jones Hall, and the parking will be free after 6 o'clock. So please join me so that you can look at the footage in detail and listen, ask questions, and learn more about what is it that's being connected through African Ancestry DNA. Bernard, do you have any questions or comments concerning what you just heard?
Yes, I do. I just heard that they pushed, when the slave was about to be sold, they pushed the slave into a place where
The Africans?
The Africans, where they had scorpions, and the scorpions bit them. So if they would have died, there wasn't a good African, a slave.
Strong African.
And if they did live, then it was a strong African.
That was one of the ways they did a test to find whatever they was looking for. But
I never knew that.
yeah, there's a lot, son, that is not in the history books. And there's some things that you just have to go and see for yourself and learn about what it is that your ancestors had to go through. Niger was a very, very important journey for me, and we're going to look at some of the photos so you can get a general idea as to what Africa looked like for yourself firsthand. So we're going to pull up some of the photos and let the viewers see some beautiful photos. This is Africa. As far as your eyes can see and beyond, there's nothing but beautiful, beautiful land. In Niger, there's not a lot of water. The Niger River runs through Niger, but I can tell you that just the desert itself is very beautiful. The people, you know, I had a lot of people ask me questions. So they said, well, you know, Antoinette, we thought that a lot of the people in Africa was real dark-skinned people. But here's a lot of people with different colors in Africa, so you'll be able to witness some of the beautiful photos that we have. Look at this beautiful elderly person here. She's very beautiful. Strong people walk very, very long distance. And we do have a call. Hello, caller. Good morning.
How you doing?
Hi.
Okay, my name's Rudy.
Hi, Rudy.
All right. I just walked in the house, turned on the television, saw your show on, and I caught the tail end of the thing you was having at Tulane.
Yes.
I was wondering if you could give the information to that again so I can go to it. I know it's at Tulane on the 26th of October, right?
Yes, it's the 26th of October,
okay,
Jones Hall, and the parking is free from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and you will be able to see, again, photos that I do not have enough airtime to show in the air, and some of the artifacts that was used in the period of slavery against my ancestors. I did come home with some of those artifacts there. And also, too, I do have lots of video footage that we will be using in a PowerPoint presentation. So please join us, and it's free and open to the public. For more information, please contact me at 949-1853. That's 949-1853. And we encourage you, I know it's a late night, but if you want to bring your children, please bring them so that they can witness what took place in Africa on my journey through African Ancestry DNA.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rudy.
And keep up the good work, sis.
Thank you, thank you. So let's pull up some of the photos so that the viewers can have an opportunity to see. Here you see African roots. This is the people in Louisiana, in New Orleans, Louisiana, that have made their connections to their African ancestry roots. We have people from Sierra Leone, Sister Kadria, Sierra Leone. We have my husband, Sierra Leone, the Timmy people. We have Bernard, Nigeria. We have Sister Claire Foster, dynamic artist. She has tested also from Niger, the Fulani people. She did a test on both her mother and her father's side. We have Minister Harold Muhammad, Cameroon. We have also Rokia from Cameroon, and Herb, all of these people are already doing outstanding work in the field, in the lines of genealogy through their art. So here we have many people in New Orleans and that has taken this DNA test, and it's so powerful to learn where you came from in Africa. You know, when you make that connection, you will never be the same anymore. We're going to look at some other photos, and as we pull the photos up, I really want you to pay attention to this photo. As you see me on the left, you see the sister on the right dressed in a black and white outfit there. I'm sorry, where I'm sitting at, I am on the right, and the sister's on the left. Look at the cheekbones and the skin color. When you look at the skin color, the tones are so even, so close the high cheekbones, the way that we all smile, the DNA is very real. You know, the DNA just do not lie. It is real. I'm not going to talk much about the scientific development of the test. That's for Dr. Rick Kittle to explain to you. But if we're going to question the DNA, we need to question the DNA for everything. The other photos will outline to you some of the beautiful animals that you would see. Look at the people here. Again, there was a meeting there with the First Lady. She and I had the opportunity to visit some of the women clinics there. So all the women that you see there are women that's concerned for issues that's going on and taking place where the women are concerned in Africa, in Niger. So there's a lot of work that has to be done in Africa, and I can see what can come out of the relationship of the